Hello guys, and welcome back to the weekly recap for this video. Thank you for subscribing, all the 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'll be making a whole video, a whole series on technical analysis starting next week. So make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on, because I'll be uploading a ton of videos and a ton of free educational content. And we did start the small account challenge, and I want to update it weekly. So overall, we ended off kind of flat after the first red week of AAL and XOM. So overall, okay week. As you can see, I'm loving this consolidation right over here. Small, consistent gains, 5% a week. That is the goal right over here. So if we actually look at the compound interest calculator, we're only looking for at $1,235 by the end of the month. So I think we can actually hit 1,500 by the end of the month. With how Apple is going and with how Apple is looking. But 5% a week is only the goal, and we have a whole month expiration on Apple. And I did find a pretty good strategy for the small account challenge. A month out expiration is something that I'm confident on. Something that I'm willing to risk for the small account challenge, and this is a very nice strategy. So I'll be making a whole video on the small account challenge and the strategy and how I will be alerting based off of it. And overall, very simple. So let's start off the trade log, how this week went off. So the first trade we actually did was AAL, SPY, and we had this inverse head and shoulder. So as you can see right over here, this was actually inverse head and shoulder at the time when I got my contracts, and I had the stop loss right over here, and we bounced off and we held on onto tomorrow or the next day, and that was a very nice 36% after that gap up at open. And then the next trade we did was Microsoft, and Microsoft had this ascending triangle that I alerted based off of that. So very simple strategy. I don't do this on the small account challenge, just on the regular day trades channel. And then the next trade we did was Verizon. So Verizon actually had a gap. So if you look at the daily for Verizon, so right around over here, so as you can see, Verizon had this inverse head and shoulder, and we played this scalp. So right around over here we had the scalp, and we only took a 12% on Verizon, but definitely this will be a play for next week. I don't know on the small account challenge, but definitely on the swing trades channel. It's very simple. I'm liking this play for next week though. And then the next play we took was Apple. This was a play on the small account challenge, and again we had this major resistance. Let's look at Apple. So as you can see, we have this major resistance at Apple at 128, and we got our calls right around over here, and that was a 10%. We had a whole month on the expiration on Apple. So as you can see, I can go onto Robinhood, and I want to be as transparent as possible. So if I scroll up right over here, you guys can see my history right over here. So this was my contract, 389. We sold it for around 425, so that was a nice 35-ish dollars. And again, very nice play for the small account challenge. We're only looking for 5% a week. We got a whole month. I'm very excited and hyped for this week and the upcoming week, and definitely we can hit that goal of 5% a week. The next trade we did was on QQQ. Now, I've been telling you guys tech is going to pop, and we caught off a nice breakout on QQQ at a nice 60% on QQQ. So congrats if you played it. As you guys can see right over here, we had this wave, so we can be getting a pullback actually, possibly for QQQ. So something like if we break all-time highs, can see something like retesting the inverse head and shoulder. But again, the trend looks very strong. The next trade we did was XOM, and this was at break even, so I'm not going to even like recapping it, but I did paper handed. Congrats if you sold it for around 60%. At the high, we had this price target. It hit our price target and rejected off that double top. The next trade we did was Ark. Okay, so Kathy Wood Innovation ETF. So Ark was an amazing play. We had this downtrend breakout. We retested the downtrend, and we had this gap fill. And I made a whole video on tech, and we filled 50% of the gap, and I sold it. Right when we hit around $100 on our contract. So Ark can pull off right over here, trying to be as transparent as possible, and we bought off 390 buy, 490 sell. Congrats, if you kept on holding, but we're probably gonna like gap up next week to fill the gap. And then the next trade we actually did was GS, and GS was a amazing swing. And I'm going to be making a whole video on gaps, and another way to play gaps is actually buying off the gap fill. We had this major red day right off here, so buying off this candle made sense because we had this major support. So we bought off right over here. The next day we gapped up 120%. Very nice. Not on the small account challenge, but overall a amazing play on GS. The next trade we did was Starbucks. This was a swing. We had like longer expiration on right over here. So Starbucks had we had this like ascending-ish triangle right over here, this consolidation. I was actually going to swing into next week, but we gapped up. We filled this gap. I sold mine around 22%. I'm pretty sure it hit around 50% right over here. We also had like 2-week expiration, but overall great trade on Starbucks. Starbucks looks very interesting. I think the whole market does, because we're breaking this downtrend on Starbucks, so definitely thinking that we can see new highs on Starbucks. The next trade we did was NEO. Now NEO, this was a very interesting one because this was actually a losing trade, and then we turned it into a green trade by playing this bull flag breakout right over here. So a very nice trade right over here on NEO. And then our losing trade, we had Starbucks, eBay, and I paper handed this. We had this major breakout on. I wasn't willing to hold it on into the week because we already had a great win rate for the week. So congrats if you held. Nuts. We had mRNA, similar play right off over here. The next trade was Peloton, our losing trade. So this was on the small count challenge, and now I actually had a stop loss for Peloton, but I wasn't able to sell because of the PDT rule. But if you scroll down right over here, we had this trade 445. So that was the biggest loss on the small count challenge right off here. But Peloton, again we paper handed this. This thing is going to fly next week, so looking to buy calls on my regular account right at open this week expiration. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be making a whole educational series, technical analysis on here. I've been very busy lately, and I have a lot of projects that I'll be announcing next week. We're talking about SMS alerts, a new algo, and a website, like a blog website for all the charts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.